Hello everyone. Back in early 2016 I did a history of video of Bethesda Game Studios. Today I figured I'd follow that up with a history of their publisher, Bethesda Softworks. So if you enjoy this video, please like and leave a comment saying what your favorite Bethesda Softworks game is. And with all that said, let's start the video. Bethesda Softworks is personally my favorite game publisher. You may know them from Dishonored, Fallout, Rage, Wolfenstein, and many more games. But what you may not know is Bethesda Softworks wasn't always a publisher. Bethesda Softworks was founded in 1986 in Bethesda, Maryland. Bethesda Softworks is currently a subsidiary of ZeniMax Online, but that wasn't always the case. Bethesda Softworks publishes for many dev teams, those being Bethesda Game Studios, which is their current in-house dev team, id Software, Arcane Studios, Machine Games, Tango Gameworks, and Battlecry Studios. Bethesda Softworks created the first physics-based sports simulation, Gridiron. Now, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. They created that game in 1987. Around that time, Bethesda sued EA in 1987 for $7.3 million, claiming that the company had halted cross-console release of Gridiron after incorporating many of its elements into their own Madden NFL, which is a very popular sports series. Bethesda Softworks developed many games, many being movie licensed, such as The Terminator and Pirates of the Caribbean. Also games like Star Trek and hockey games. But saw their first big success in 1994 with The Elder Scrolls Arena, a Dungeons & Dragons RPG made for PC. There would be other games developed by Bethesda Softworks, but none would see the same success as The Elder Scrolls, which would grant it a sequel in 1996, which would be called Daggerfall. Daggerfall would have two spin-off titles, Battlespire and Redguard. However, these spin-offs weren't very popular and failed critically and commercially, and because of a lack of sales based on all Bethesda properties, not just the failed Elder Scrolls ones, the company would file for bankruptcy in 1998. Bethesda would be saved in 1999 by ZeniMax Online, and Bethesda Softworks would become a publisher, and they would publish many games, and they would be the main publisher of Bethesda Game Studios, their development team. Over the years, Bethesda would publish many games and have gained many more dev teams under the Bethesda Softworks banner. They would also acquire the rights to the Fallout license and create 3 games based on the license, all being very well received. Bethesda would become one of the most beloved publishers out there, with many loved games being published by them and even more to come. Now on to some fun facts. Now this isn't so fun, but it sure is interesting. Chris Avallone, former lead creative designer at Obsidian Entertainment, which was the developer of Fallout New Vegas, has claimed that the company did not receive an unspecified bonus payment for its work on Fallout New Vegas from Bethesda Softworks because it did not garner a Metacritic score above 85%. The game got an 84% on Metacritic. Now take it how you will, but that's only 1 less percent, and that bonus could have been a very nice paycheck. Another not-so-fun fact is Bethesda Softworks and ZeniMax Media have both been accused of attempting a hostile acquisition of Human Head Studios, as well as a successful hostile acquisition of Arcane Studios prior to that. According to a report from IGN, Bethesda's parent company, ZeniMax Online, stated that purposefully failing Human Head's project milestones so that they wouldn't get paid, allowing ZeniMax to buy the company at a reduced rate. ZeniMax have been accused of doing the same thing with Arcane Studios, although in Arcane's case, they allegedly gave in and allowed themselves to be bought. The failed hostile acquisition of Human Head Studios is what led to the cancellation of Human Head's Prey 2, which looked very good, according to the report. Since those first 2 facts weren't so fun, I figured we'd end a fun one. Christopher Weaver, the company president, had originally wanted to call the company Softworks, just Softworks, but found the name taken. So, as he stated himself, so our founder, sitting at his kitchen table in Bethesda, decided after laborious thoughts to add Bethesda to Softworks, and there you have it. With all that said, that is the history, or the little bit watered down history, of Bethesda Softworks. There have been many lawsuits and accusations made against Bethesda, but they have also done a lot of good. Every company makes mistakes, and although Bethesda has made a lot, they have also done a lot of good for the community in gaming and gaming in general. That's why, personally, Bethesda Softworks is one of my favorite companies, and I did present the fact that they have made mistakes and the fact that they have published lots of great games. And I think everyone should appreciate Bethesda Softworks to be one of the greatest publishers out there. With all that said, I'm going to end this video here. Leave your opinions in the comments below, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.